Welcome. This is day 18 of me asking my mentor for a capital to trade with by proving that I'm one of his top student. Let's go straight to the chart and let's see how our yesterday prediction played out. Okay, let's start from Euro CHF. Euro CHF. We got our left head, right shoulder, we got the break, retest of the neckline, and the push. Did I not predict that? Go back and check the previous video. We had the breakout. I was waiting for price to give me the pullback to the area of interest, and we got this beautiful, absolutely beautiful bearish engulfing rejecting from the area of interest. This would be exactly where I would have entered the trade, but I did not enter the trade because I took one trade on card CHF. That's the only reason why I did not take the trade, but the setup was there and it played out exactly as I expected. Euro USD, I was looking to take a counter trend trade, but on the 4-hour time frame I was waiting for price to give me a pullback to this area of interest, then to give me a rejection, and as you can see, price never did that, just continued to go up. Nothing happened. It was very slow market move. This one it already had the move, and it kind of rejected from the the area of interest where I was looking to take the buy, and now it looks like it's having the move to upside. There is nothing we can do about it. AUD USD. Okay, AUD we were looking for buys, but on the 4-hour time frame we did not get our entry. We were looking to take a buy if we had got a rejection from this structure point. I told you guys, if we had a body closure below the structure point, I wouldn't be interested to take the trade, and as you can see, price had a body closure below, and I was not interested on this pair at all. Yeah, I mean, it played out. It formed this strong downward liquidity grab, whatever you wanna call it. It formed this downward weak rejection candlestick, and it looks like now it's gonna form some kind of downward weak pullback to reject this structure point, then to keep going to the upside. Euro NZD. We were looking for a buy over here, but price just left without us. I was expecting for price to give me some kind of pullback around this level and to take the buy, but as you can see, right after it opened, it just, you know, kept going to the upside and never gave me the actual entry as I wanted. And I'm glad that it did not give me my entry, because as you can see, if I entered, I would be maybe in a loss or I would get stopped out. So essential thing, okay, you should wait for your entry. Euro GBP, what was we waiting for? Euro GBP was not even on our chart, right? Okay, USD CHF, we got a strong downward move, we got a slow pullback, retest from this structure point, we got a beautiful rejection, then we waited for the weak pullback, and while that weak pullback forms on the 4-hour time frame, we got this beautiful, absolutely beautiful rejection candlestick. I told you guys what I was gonna wait on USD CHF is for price to give me a pullback. Then once I have that rejection candlestick is going to tell me that the pullback or the lower high formation is done being formed, and now it's time for new lower low to be formed. Okay, that's what this price action is telling me. When this doji forms, this is telling me, hey, listen to me, now I am done forming the lower high, and it's time for me to form the new lower. That's what it's literally saying. I told you guys the daily here. Hear me out. Go back and check the previous video. I swear to God, I said we had the lower high here on the daily time frame window. When we got this beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick, bearish engulfing candlestick rejection from the area of interest. This is literally telling us that the lower high is finished being formed, and now it's time for the new lower low to be formed. That's what this price action is telling us. And I told you guys, on the 4-hour time frame, all we are waiting for is for price to give us that rejection exactly as we get on the daily time frame, some kind of bearish pin bar, bearish doji rejection candlestick to be formed. Then that will confirm us the new lower low is about to start forming up. Okay, that's what this is telling us. And I took this trade on another account, another demo account. I'm trying to grow $500 account. I'm trying to grow $50 account. I'm trying to grow $10 account. I want to see, I want to make myself ready. Any capital that I get, I have to make myself ready to grow it. That's what I'm trying to do. USDCHF played out perfectly. CAD-CHF, in the other hand, the trade that I took on the actual demo account that I am sharing publicly on my Telegram channel, is still consolidating, not consolidating, but it's not having quick move as it had on USDCHF. Look, USDCHF just played out perfectly, very quick. CAD-CHF, the fuck you doing, bro? Just drop, my nigga. Why is it taking too long? Okay, anyways, we got the pullback to the area of interest, then we got the first rejection. So this rejection is telling us that the lower high is finished being formed, and now it's time for the new lower low to be formed. And then we go to the 4-hour. And on the 4-hour, we were waiting for price to give us a pullback to retest then the decline of the double top to retest this area of interest. And I told you guys I'm gonna wait for the same thing that happened over here. We got our rejection, stopped out, and moved to downside. Just because I got stopped out over here, do I change my approach on trading? No, I would use the same approach once again. Okay, break. Look what happened here. Break, retest, rejection, I sold, stopped out, again break, retest, rejection, I sold, played out, again break, retest, rejection, I sold, and it looks like it's playing out. Just because it doesn't work out on the first time, it doesn't mean you have to change your trading strategy or something. Most people, what their mistake is, I'm not a profitable trader, not yet, but I've seen it from a lot of people. But you don't have to change your strategy. Most of the strategy that are on YouTube, a lot of them, they work. The only problem are us, not the strategy. So stick with whatever strategy you have, and give it a time. Okay, just because it's on 1 month, 2 months losing streak. I have been on 2 months streak, 2 months losing streak, and I still stick with this strategy no matter what. And well, it looks like it is playing out perfectly. We are gonna, I don't know, we will see. I wanna keep holding because I like this daily bearish rejection candlestick. Look how beautiful it is. It's rejected from the EMA, from the area of interest, and it formed this beautiful bearish candlestick. So I think for today it's gonna keep feeling this downward week and keep going to the downside. That would be perfect for me. I'm still holding my trades. I did not close anything. Well, for tomorrow, USDCHF, I'm not interested on you. I'm sorry. Euro USD, I am not interested because of the 4-hour. Where is it? CHF, I am interested on you. NZD, not interested. The 4-hour doesn't look that clean at all. AUD, if you have some kind of okay USD, I'll be interested. Nah, alright, nope, I'm not gonna be interested. Okay, right. I already did the analysis, that's why. Okay, I'm not just picking up from yesterday lists only. I already checked all of them, and I mean, I don't think I'm gonna take any trade. I will stick with card CHF. I'll keep holding it. Just to show you guys AUD/USD on the daily time frame. We got this beautiful liquidity graph, liquidity sweep, stop loss hunt, blah 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 blah. Anyways, this is a beautiful rejection candlestick downside. It's rejecting from these structure points also, and it formed this beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick. And what I'm expecting or what I'm hoping for is for price to give me some kind of pullback around this level and give me rejection to take the buy to the upside. That's just it. Nothing complicated, just a little bit of a pullback, then to take the trade to the upside. On the daily time frame, it's gonna have some kind of just a downward week. Then on the 4 hour, after I get that rejection, I'll enter the trade. Euro USD, I was looking for the buy opportunity. This happened just now. What the fuck, I did not see it. Anyways, on the daily time frame, after price yesterday it formed this bullish pin bar, bullish doji candlestick with upward wick. I was expecting for price to fill that wick, and on the 4 hour, as you can see, we are bullish. This was the lower high, this was the lower low. Shift the structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. In the we were forming this double doji rejection candlesticks, so they are respecting this structure point on the 4 hour also. So you know, I was gonna wait for price to give me my entry around this level on pre-London session to take the buy to the upside, but it looks like it doesn't want to do that. Well, I'll just keep it on my list to see how this gonna play out. CHF JPY also price formed the higher high, formed the higher low. It reacted from this support and resistance level. Not a very strong area of interest, actually. It is not very strong, but it's one touch, two touch, and then now we can use this as a third touch. And we have also round psychological 203.000. Price came back, reacted from it, and have a body closure above. I was expecting for price to give me a weak pullback to retest from this area of interest, resistance, and to be used as support and reject from this round psychological level to keep going to the upside. That was what I was expecting. And on the 4 hour, you can see this was the lower high point, this was the low point. We got our shift of structure. Without the shift of structure, we usually, after we form a higher high, we usually need the higher low before we keep forming the potential new higher high. So I'm gonna wait for price to give me a pullback, reject from the area of interest, reject from the round psychological level, form the higher lows and give me a rejection, and that rejection is gonna confirm me that the higher low is then being formed and it's time for new higher high to be formed. So I'm gonna wait for the pullback, for the rejection to take the trade to the upside. And Euro GBP on the daily time frame, we are obviously bullish. As you can see, this is the higher high, this is the higher low. Price formed a pullback. It reached this strong area of interest whenever we are above going up, whenever we are below going down. We have one touch, two touch, three touch, now four touch. And this is a very valid area of interest. And we are bullish. We rejected from this area of interest and from this EMA perfectly, and it looks like we also are forming this left head and the right shoulder. Whenever inverted head and shoulder, inverted left head and the right shoulder, whenever these patterns happen, what usually happen is price pumps up to the upside, and that's what I'm expecting it to do. I like how yesterday candlestick closed. It closed as a bullish candlestick. It's not engulfing, but it have a body closure above this area of interest, resistance, resistance, support. So for today I do expect it's gonna be just a downward weak pullback and touch this area of interest, use it as a support, and keep going to the upside, have a bullish candlestick body closure. That's what I'm expecting. And on the 4-hour time frame we are still bullish. This is the higher high, this is the higher low. Anything that happened between is just a market structure. So right now it's Asia session. I'm not gonna do anything on Asia session, so I don't know what price is gonna do, but I wanna see clean entry around this area. If it just left, I can't do anything about it. It is what it is. But if it give me some kind of clean rejection around this area on pre-London session or London session or pre-New York session or New York session, whatever the case is, just some clean entry. You know what I look for entry is just a bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing or bullish doji candlestick reject from the area of interest, the EMA. Then I will be interested to take the trade to the upside. That's just it. Maybe some kind of another pullback, then after the pullback another rejection, little bit of pullback, then over here rejection to take the trade to the upside. That would be beautiful for me. That's it. And USD CHF, this one it played out perfectly, can't do anything about it. I don't wanna do anything with it. I already closed it. I'll keep holding CHF, so this one is gone. I don't know, no business with you anymore. I do hope that you will just keep going to the downside, so that CHF will also keep going to the downside. Okay, to revise for you guys, Euro USD, I was looking for a buy from this area to take the trade to the upside, but it is what it is. AUD quick pullback over here, then some rejection to take the trade to the upside. CHF JPY pullback, rejection from the area of interest and the downside virtual level to take the trade to the upside. Euro GBP, another some kind of rejection. You know, I wanna get my entry to take this trade to the upside. Yes, that's it. And CHF, well, hopefully this just keep going to the downside. I just hope it will do. I would love if price have a body closure below this structure point, this structure point. You see, even if you pull to the left, it have been the support. So if we have a body closure below this, maybe even if it close like this, it would be beautiful, rejecting from the EMA in there, forming this bearish doji. If it close exactly like that within 1 hour and 56 minutes, then the next candlestick is going to close on pre-London session, so that is going to confirm us that price will be ready to go to the downside on London session. So I really hope that it's not gonna close as a bullish candlestick. If it closes as a bullish candlestick like that, it will be very terrible for us. Here's what I'm expecting is for price to give me a break, then retest this support level, use it as a resistance, and then keep dropping to the downside. That's just my hope. I'll see you guys on the next video. That's it for today. I'm out, and don't forget